In Raj Yoga of Patanjali, the 8 stages of yoga which have been described are yamas, niyamas, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. What is the purpose of all these practices? What is the purpose of yama and niyama? To alter a mental conditioning. Ahimsa, Satya, Asteya, Aparigraha, Brahmacharya, these are the 5 yamas. Shauch, Santosh, Tap, Swadhyaya, Ishwar Pranidhana. They are the 5 niyamas. What is the need to practice them? Are they moral code of conduct? Are they ethics that we need to imbibe in our life? No. They are neither moral code of conducts nor ethics. They are conditionings of mind which have to be adopted to overcome the limiting conditionings which pre-exist. Like violence is an integrated part of human personality. Violence is an integrated part of human personality. Nobody teaches you how to be violent, yet you are violent. Do you go to any school to learn how to get angry, how to hate, how to become jealous? Where do you learn it from? It is an expression of human nature. Our personality is preconditioned by the limitations set by the nature, by the body, by the mind.
In yoga, the first step is yamas, and in that the first yama is ahimsa, non-violence. Every living creature, since he has to survive, he has to protect himself, he has given violence in him. Because for self-protection, he needs to be aggressive. Humans also, when they have to protect their own interest, they bring violence. Humans don't have to live like animals. In yoga, they say that this selfishness is deep-rooted into our personality because biologically we are animals. So we have to become aware and alert to see that we take care of this animal instinct and come to human level. So follow the path of ahimsa. Only a strong people can follow the path of ahimsa. Weak get angry, weak get disturbed, weak get upset, weak expects from others. Now after ahimsa comes satya. Satya sometimes could be very, very hard to accept. That's why ahimsa is the first step. Keep ahimsa in mind and then only open your mouth. Otherwise, keep your mouth shut. Don't talk. Don't get into gossips. So you heard something and you are speaking something. Where is the truth? Have you found out what you have heard is true or not? To reach to your truth, you have to put good amount of effort. To reach to truth, you need to spend good amount of time. You have to keep patience. You have to wait till the truth reveals. When in yoga we use the word truth, it is clear that it has to be understood with a normal head. Otherwise, humans always see things as they want to see things. Your emotions are always there with you. They don't see the truth itself. To see the truth, it's a training required. That see things as they are, not so easy. This is something which we should understand. That what you see is not the truth. What you hear is not the truth. To reach to truth, you have to go deeper.
Yogis say that we have to cultivate these certain powers in us, certain type of feelings in us. there are specific feelings which yogic literature talks about. The first feeling is a feeling of friendliness, Maitri. It is always observed that when you have a feeling of friendliness with somebody, you don't take his behavior negatively, naturally. So you don't get hurt by his negative words and so on and so forth. Why? Because you have a feeling of friendliness. Every human is your friend. Take it like that. Expression of your friendliness is very much required. And once we go on behaving in this fashion, things are much smoother. Second bhava is karuna, compassion. Well, we have all these saints and sages who were really compassionate. And if person is really compassionate, evil destroys. Evil doesn't remain evil for long. So many stories are there. One story is of Ramakrishna Paramhans. He is taking baths in the river and a scorpio is drowning, and Ramakrishna sees that scorpio and he wants to save, and immediately gives his hand to support the scorpio. And scorpio comes on his hand, no doubt, but then stings and it hurts. Ramakrishna's hand shakes, and again the scorpio goes into the water. Again he is rushing to help that little creature. Now, and this is how he did, and ultimately he saved that little creature. But people who were watching all these things, they were really angry and they were laughing at him. They said, "What are you doing? You know very well that that fellow is going to bite. After all, he has poison inside. It's going to, that strong sting. And you are saying, let him die. Why bother?" Ramakrishna said that, "Look, I am behaving according to my nature. My nature is such that I can't see people suffering. If I can do something about it, I am going to do it. So I have done my job. I don't expect that a scorpio will not bite me. A scorpio can't kiss me in any case. He is going to bite. I don't expect anything other than that. But that doesn't mean that I don't do my duty or I should not do my duty. So I've done my part. Scorpio is doing his part. Where is the problem?" So we have to understand this thoroughly well, that if we are compassionate, we would be doing our part. What other person is doing is his lookout, not our lookout. The third bhava is called as mudita, remaining joyful. Feeling happiness in others' happiness is mudita. Yogis say that no, you should be happy in others' happiness. Here is a wife who wants to go to see a movie. Husband is tired, he wants to sit in the house. But if you see it from wife's angle, who is sitting whole day in the house, looking after children, mother-in-law, father-in-law and all those things, you will realize that, well, if she is happy in something, let me feel happy in that. So when person has a feeling of mudita, he would not be selfish. He would start seeing happiness in others and he would start enjoying happiness with others. Now the fourth bhava is called as upeksha. Be indifferent to evil. Evil is there around. There are people who are mischief monger, but don't think more about them. If you can't do any action, don't think about it either. Maybe I give you an example. Sant Namdev, after taking bath, he was walking towards his ashram, and one man threw some dirt on him. He saw everything was dirty. He just removed everything from his body and went back again and again had his bath. He didn't even bother to see who did this job, because you have to be indifferent. Things have happened, you just do your part. Again, when he was walking, that fellow put dirt on him. And this continued till it was afternoon. It was going on and on. Maybe he must have done this job 100 times. Finally, that man was upset. He was told by some gundas to see that this saintly person gets angry, loses his control. So he was trying to do this part. And ultimately he fell at the feet of the Sant Namdev and said that, sir, I'm very sorry. You are such a great person. You are really such a wonderful person that I would be with you, serve you throughout my life. I was told to do this job by those people. And the man didn't even hear who was told to do what. You don't have to be so much sharp when it comes to this negative affair. Be indifferent to evil. He rather said that, friend, why are you so much upset? Because of you, I had an opportunity to take bath 101 times in the river, and I'm more thankful to you rather than you feeling bad about me. When we could take evil in this fashion, nothing would bother us. Wherever we could do our part, we do. But we should see to it that we are full of these bhavas within us: friendliness, compassion, feeling joy in others' joy, and ultimately being indifferent to evil. Once we are full of all these bhavas, things would be very fine. With all this, I am sure we will be able to manage our emotions, which get disturbed very easily in this world. So let us try. Namaste.